3. Hello, everybody. Silaninil here, back with Dragon Age Inquisition. So, during the downtime between yesterday's stream and the stream, I did a bunch of stuff. A lot of farming, a bunch of operations. I did end up leveling up by turning in our monster items. So we are level 18 now. And today we're going to be fighting the hardest dragon in the game. In my opinion. At least from what I remember. We're going to be going to the Storm Coast, where we've been before, but there's a new area unlocked. We're also, before we do the dragon, we're going to be doing, the...
You seem to enjoy yourself at the
Iron Bull.
Or was that
The Iron Bull's basically like his loyalty quest, which involves the Kunari, the Kun.
All right.
Let's do this. Let's kick some boot. As much as I love Sarah, we're not taking her. You're gonna notice some of the player cards are different now that I've unlocked some unique dialogues and did some little sides missions with them. Like Sarah and I went around and did pranks on the members of the war council, and it changed her card to her loyalty card, which is I don't know how I feel about a great many things, alright? On one hand, I enjoy lesbian, bisexual, and any sort of non-just cis white person in a video game, alright? I like that because it's inclusionary. I mean, these people exist. They're not really that great of a minority that if you have an entire world of video games, you're not going to see them. I hate when it's just a stereotype. Like with Overwatch, the only character they've canonically said is not straight is Zarya, who everyone just assumed immediately based on her character design is a lesbian. But there's something inherently wrong with that. I mean, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope people understand what I'm saying. But the fact that you can just look at it goes right into the story. 1 minute.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
I look forward to...
Hopefully this will help both our peoples. Tevinter is dangerous enough without the influence of this Venatori cult. If this new form of lyrium helps them seize power in Tevinter, the war with Kunandar could get worse.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well, if the dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship. and they'll be dead by the third shot.
Hopefully.
On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the Dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because
Man,
then the
it might
Venatori
not
would
be
have
the
seen
pimp
you coming
jacket,
and run.
but I'm not
We'd
hating
check
this
your
new light armor I
shipment
have.
later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best.
Let's go, hold up.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped, and there. We'll need to split up and hit.
I'll come with you, boss. Grim can leave. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
This is an interesting point. But yeah, back to my rant. Like, I love that they would include a character like Zarya, who's canonically gay in Overwatch.
Understood, Chief.
I don't love that they're going to make her out to look like a stereotype, so everyone just assumes it. It's just annoying to me.
It's alright. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Yeah.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Kunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
Damn straight you are.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges. Double time. Let's move!
That did not look like double time. That looked like regular time.
You gave your chargers the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's shit, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Which way do I have to go? Alright, let's go. I'm not the biggest fan of the Coon, either. On top of in terms of things I'm not that into in terms of games.
Said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
We've all done this a few times, Gat.
You've been living outside the Kyun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Ouch.
Ha. Nice and fast.
Can you make out any of your mercenaries down there?
Not from here. Probably a better view once we take the Vince camp.
Worried?
They're my men. I've been with some of them for years.
Where's the spellcaster? Come at me, you bastards. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the Coon. I mean, I get what they're going with in the lore. It's alright. It adds variety, I suppose. It feels a little generic, if you ask me. But then again, I've also never been a fan of what Dragon Age does to dwarves. Because, I mean, they never include dwarf versatility in their game. Ever. The only way you can romance a dwarf is by being a dwarf, which is super depressing. Oh, that's for the Iron Bull. Yeah, so we're hopefully going to be killing the dragon I consider the hardest. Now, it was the dragon that gave me the most difficulty on my hard playthrough. I don't know how hard it's going to be here. We'll find out. Let's. I want to see what that helmet looks like on Bull. Bully, bully. Ha, nice. That's creepy as shit. I can dig it.
We're clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
They've still got time to fall back if you signal them now.
Yeah,
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
they do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Talvashoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hasra think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvashoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad.
I've only ever saved them, and I couldn't see the character I'm playing this time telling him not to. I hate this choice. Because Bull isn't good if you save his men. Because he's abandoned his religion, his people. It actually puts him into a really deep depression. And the only way I've ever gotten him out of that was with romance option, because he realizes, hey, there's more than the coon. I can fuck this one person forever and we can make babies. It'll be awesome. But I'm not doing that because my character is having sex with Sarah in this playthrough. 1 second. Save the Dreadnought. I want to see if he is equally depressed if he saves the Dreadnought. Because you know what? If it's gonna be either way, I'd rather save Kem, because I like Kem more than just random generic Kunari I don't know. Right? Like, you know the Chargers. We had drinks with them. It's I don't understand how they expect you to make the Save the Dreadnought play. Alright, here we go. Tell Bull to save the Chargers. This officer makes Bull Talvashoth. Tell Bull to leave the Chargers to die. It reaffirms his commitment to the code. My character wouldn't say that.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
They're falling back.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
His name is Iron Bull.
I suppose it is.
of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dread...
Sinks. Canary dreadnoughts don't sink.
Nope.
Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
I mean, you would need to be playing, like, a truly, like, evil, unfeeling Inquisitor. Like, a true utilitarian Inquisitor. To make any other choice but that after having drinks with them and meeting the characters. Right? Like, it's just... No, we need to go back to the Storm Coast anyways.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to... Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath.
You under orders to kill me?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
So much for that.
I'm proud of you, Bull.
You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
That fight...
We knew that you and the Chief had our back. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing...
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to...
Sorry, Chief.
Forget it. You're doing fine.
Right. Right. I got a throat out of that. Ooh, I got a Kunari bench. A Kunari bench. What a throne. Alright, let's go kill a fuck-mothering dragon. Now, the dragon will not be happening immediately. We have to cut our way through... Yeah, see? I hate that. I hate that player card for Bull. It depresses me every time I see it. It makes me sad. So will Varix at one point. At one point in the game, you have to make a choice, and it can result in Varric becoming very depressed, and his card changes. And I'm like, why? Why make me make my friend sad? It's not fair. Alright.
Inquisitor.
Bull's got a pimpin' mask. I got my Inquisitor helmet. Do we have any requisitions we can fill? Nope. We will be able to do that if we fight some spiders, but I don't recall if there are spiders in the second section. The second section is basically like a Red Templar, Red Lyrium mining facility that we're going to storm our way through, kill them all, and then it gives us a boat that leads to where the dragon is, which is neat. I did get a Masterwork Shield schematic from an operation I did, which is good. And I also bought one of the legendary schematics from the black market. I'm not going to make it yet. I want to wait till I get enough dragon bone to make it, but it'll be a ridiculously overpowered staff. Alright, let's get me some mad shroom, yo.
Red lyrium. I would prefer not to linger in its presence.
Yeah, none of us would. Look at them all having 2 bars of armor already. That's crazy cool. There's some Black Lotus and some Spindleweed. It's beneath the boat. I hate you for putting it underneath the boat where I can't possibly reach it. But letting me see that it's there. I definitely remember this area being annoyingly difficult the first time I came through. But I think I was a lot lower level than this. Well, they're level 18. The problem is that I vaguely recall the dragon being, like, low level. Like, at the same level as the other dragon we fought, the Ferelden Prospect. Like, a level 13, level 15 dragon, maybe. But I just remember it being a very difficult combination of abilities that was just super hard to take down. Plus, it was electric based. So we should have picked up our electric potions. But I did not, because I am a weak-minded fool. It was none too bright. Did I have to do an operation to fix this bridge? I hope not. That would be super obnoxious. Oh, wait, what's that? That's a hole. Where there's a hole, there's a way. Giggity. Double experience weekend in Smite. I definitely recommend to any of my viewers on their PS4s to be playing Smite this weekend. If you party up with a friend, you get double everything. I actually run a Smite clan, so if anyone watching this would be interested in playing Smite with me on the PS4, you're definitely welcome to shoot me a message on the PS4, and we can get in touch, because we're always looking for more players who like to play the Smites and are not the dicks. If that is you, we would definitely enjoy your company. We're gonna frostmine the fizzity into this. Look at all that armor I have. Look at all that nonsensical armor I have. I hope I'm able to make that masterwork freaking staff I'm making, the legendary one. I hope I'm able to give it the armor generation. Like, having 3 full bars of health, one of which regenerates the more damage I deal, is just nonsensically good. It's like I'm unkillable. Look, my shield almost ran out, and now it's almost half full again. I don't really care if it runs out, because the fight's over. Damn, it is a thing of beauty. However, the fact that I did buy that legendary schematic does basically mean I am out of dollars completely. Which is a shame, because I want to buy all of them. I want to have all the cool schematics. So I am going to be working on building money back up. There is a bow I wanted to buy for Sarah. That's legendary.
The Templars who served the Inquisition. Must be difficult to see their fellows turned.
Yeah. As it probably would be difficult to see anyone become a red corrupted monster. Just saying, Blackwall. I've been trying to trigger Blackwall's stupid loyalty mission. It has not been working out. As you can see, when I finished the mission... One second, I'll just become Blackwall. When I finished the mission in the Winter Palace differently, we actually got the masks of the characters. So we have the Empress mask, the Grand Duchess's mask, which is neat. They're actually really, really good helmets. But I found like a legendary, unique dragon Inquisition helmet on one of the dragons, and it's way better. There's the bridge. Oh, there's some summer stone. I'll pick that up. I want to basically, in my downtime, I want to go back to that last dragon we killed and farm some Everite, so I have a ton of tier 3 metals to make stuff out of, because Everite's pretty good. It's like a melee defense metal, which is super good when you consider it's like tier 4. They're tier 3, and I of course, I desperately want Dragon Bone. So I'm saving up as much Dragon Bone as I can. If I'm able to make the staff out of Dragon Bone, it's going to be ridiculous. Alright, these guys are immune to freezing. Shit. For no reason whatsoever, other than the game doesn't want me to freeze it. And I can appreciate that. Some pure red lyrium. That's not bad. Who needs health, if you are me? I'm not that concerned about potions because we have Vivienne's Resurgence. So even if we all die, Vivienne would be more than able to resurrect everyone as long as she stays up. And I can always use my resurrection spell to bring her up so she can resurrect everyone else. Well, that's annoying. How do I get across here? Sure, I'll find a way. So we came down from there. Let's go this way now. It might loop back around and get us to the other side of that bridge, maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's melt them out, like, really fast. I'm alright with Bull going down. If he's dead, he can't use any of our potions. And I can res him with full health, like nothing. See, the problem is if I'm not taking control of Bull, he's going to fight from the front and get hit with AoEs, when he should be behind the enemy flanking them, where he's safe. But the AI just, for some reason, isn't smart enough to do that. I don't know, maybe there's a setting I have to go to in the AI control screen.
I believe we've broken the Templar's hold here.
This location offers easy access to the waking sea. Who knows what they might have accomplished had they been allowed to remain.
Oh, there it is.
This boat still looks seaworthy.
Let's row that boat. Dragon Island. A good name for an island if there ever was one. We are going to save here just in case. As you can see, our power is ridiculous. And again, there are still like 3 whole areas we haven't even gone to yet. Not to mention the fact that we haven't yet finished the Emerald Graves quests. It's just, there's a lot to this game. It has a lot of meat for someone who just wants to do it all. And I appreciate that. Oh good, Bull still has his lightning potion. The person who's probably still going to die, regardless of whether or not he uses it, has it. How convenient. That's silly. But whatever. Hopefully they drop some dragon blood. Yay! I can use that to make runes for
Let's
stabs.
find the dragon.
Pronounce our presence to it, my dear.
Sorry, ma'am.
Let's find the dragon. Sorry, I really appreciate Bull's insanity. After what happened with the coon, he needs this. Oh, I think I can just hear it. Alright, we're gonna save again now that we're up here and closer, so we won't have to fight through those two dragonlings again. Should we die. And again, this dragon gave me the most difficulty from what I'm remembering on my hard playthrough. I'm not saying I won't just walk through it. Who knows? I might. But I'm just hoping to keep everyone's expectations. This one has a fun fighting zone too. Not as cool as the one we fought in Crestwood with the ruins. But I love this like little open bog with dead trees that the dragon owns. What? Vinsomer. What a name for a dragon. Look at that coloration. Vivienne, you dumb bitch. Ha! Bull is already down, so that happened. No, this thing's level 19. We are gonna die. Alright, we need to frickin' spread out. Damn it. See, this is the combination I hate. It does the pulley thing and it does the circular electrical debuff that causes everyone to hurt each other. It's just, it's an extremely unfair combination. And Vivienne is an idiot who just keeps dying. Like, everyone is. And it has the armor, which isn't that big of an issue for us. Other than the fact that, of course, it gives it more health. Yeah, see, yeah, this dragon, I didn't realize it was that high a level. Shit, we might not be doing this dragon this video. Yeah. Especially without us going back to get potions after all that fighting we did. I mean, look at it, we're still dealing with the armor here. And everyone is dead but me. Yeah, this dragon is just super annoying with AI. Because they don't understand how to space themselves out when that debuff is on them. See, they just run in and just start bundling up on each other. And then they all die. Resurgence. See, even with Resurgence having been used, we're not going to be able to do this. This dragon is such bullshit. Look at them, look at them! They're just sitting inside each other, killing each other. Instead of, you know, not doing that. It's so obnoxious. Ah, boy. Don't worry, there are other dragons we will need to kill. She immediately came up and was killed because of the overlapping lightning fields. Like, we need to spread out. But we can't spread out enough because it keeps pulling us in like that. And somehow letting this thing take over for me is the worst idea ever. Blackwall, could you attack? If we do end up killing this thing, it's going to be a very long, drawn-out, pain-in-the-ass encounter, I'll tell you that. But it's alright, I mean, this dragon is the same level as me, which is a higher level than everyone else. But see, look at this. Now that we all have the spacing, no one is getting hurt from the lightning. Yeah, well, except Vivienne, who's about to die. Look at this thing. We've barely even got it down, like, a percentage of its health. No, we'd probably consistently deal more damage if it's just me and Blackwall. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Blackwall, could you stop hurting me? Bees! Alright, let's go invisible and be damage. Vivian can do that too. Her AI is just stupid about when it uses it. Vivian should immediately revive Bull if the AI is worth a damn. Alright, nope, there goes Bull. Look at her, look at her, look at her running into it. Like, if you go immune, you just immediately break that spell on you. At no point should either of the mages be doing this. I'm just gonna have to micromanage Vivienne to the extreme during this fight. Probably the next time we do it. Because I honestly don't see us surviving to get through it on this run, where it's taking us so long. Alright, go immune to damage, get in there, cut it up with the sword a few times, give everyone a shield. Alright, you go immune, you go immune. Spread out. Spread out. Or die. That's cool too. It's alright, at least you're stacking together. I'll resurrect the others here in a second. But see, this is why we bring the mages, right? Endless resurrections. The fight never ends, regardless of how much damage we take, because we can just keep coming back from the dead. Which is really cheap, and sort of breaking the gaming kind of cheap. But I don't care, because this is the hardest difficulty setting. And I'm not about to lose sleep over it. Alright. Get in there. Cut it up. Give shields to every pony. And let's kill this bastard. No, the thing's too big for that. Give it this. Fall it back. So that when the lightning does happen, it's not affecting us. Pop this. You run away and pop this. There we go. See, now we're just completely immune to the lightning. Except for Blackwall. I have no way to remove the debuff from Blackwall. In fact, I probably could. I could respec one of us to have Dispel, and I believe Dispel will remove that. But then I would need to respec for Dispel. I mean, Resurrecting Bull at this point is kind of pointless. And I missed anyways, which is good, because if you miss in this game, you don't spend the mana. Putting the shield on the person who needs it. We gotta get through the armor. Yeah, this is gonna be like an hour-long fight where we might still lose. That's how I'm not. Look, they're not even doing anything. They're not attacking. And of course, immediately goes down because of the freaking lightning pulsing. It is infuriating to have to deal with this bullshit. Hey, look, Bull's down again. It's almost like, why did I bring him? I definitely should have brought a ranged fighter. The reason why is because then I can keep them spread out. I can also go in and set it in Vivienne's rules that she never uses Spirit Blade. And basically she just keeps herself in the distance. Alright, this is going good. Up until a point. Let's give everyone their shields again. I don't think this does anything. Well, fuck it. I'm throwing one down. Watch them just melt. They're the worst. Oh, we are doing so much just to get through the freaking shield. And down goes Vivian again. Down goes Bull. I don't know why they're running after me instead of fighting the dragon. Look at him. I don't understand the AI in this game sometimes. Right, we're waiting for the cooldown on Resurrection to end. Let's hope we can actually get it and do some damage. Well, the shield is down. Like, we're not even, like, a quarter of the way through his health, and it's been, like, 20 minutes. Like, I should just load the save. And we'll come back with full potions, better potions, a better setup another time. See, the issue is ranged is good because it lets us spread out for the AoE, and range is bad because it also has the freaking wing pull, right? It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. Alright, that's alright. Let's just stay alive long enough for me to get the res off. Wow. Dead instantly as soon as I res them, even through a shield that I threw up. This is... Told you, this is the most annoying dragon in the game. And the worst thing is, me and Bull just won't die. Like, while Bull is taking this thing, I can literally just go manually res these guys. I don't even need mana for this shit. It's just there's no point in doing it. Because as soon as they get up, the debuff comes out and then they die. Because they're too... Wow, the frame rate just went low. And look, we're just cutting into the fat. Really. Like, in terms of, like, game mechanics, we're not even breaking the armor fast enough. Alright, I need to pull back so I can resurrect them when they all die. Nope, I'm dead. Nope, she's dead. That's it. It's over. Thing only still has 14,000 more hit points. Alright, that's all. We will, again, we went into that with, like, no potions. The wrong elemental resistance potion. To be fair, the wrong fighter. And again, we're not at a level where I think I'm comfortable fighting this. Alright, so... We've done what we came to do here, except kill the dragon. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to a new area. We're gonna go start the western approach as soon as we're done in Skyhold here. We're just gonna go here and set up the new operations, basically. There are many more dragons that are about our level or lower that we can go deal with before that guy. That guy is, again, the toughest dragon in this game. Huge pain in the ass. Like, I want to bring Sarah, but then again, I'm going to need to be controlling Sarah for most of the game. I'm gonna need to turn off Vivian's Spirit Blade, which is like her main source of damage, because she's a lightning mage. She shouldn't even be there. We might have to bring like Dorian or Solus with us instead of Vivian, because all of Vivian's regular magic isn't gonna do nothing against that dragon because it's lightning based. Maybe that's it. I guess we can bring Solus.
Your worship.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest fan of Solus. We can bring Solus and Dorian. No, that'd be way too squishy. Solus and Sarah. Maybe. But I'm gonna have to be managing exactly where they are at all times. Which is just gonna make the fight monotonous as just all hell. I'll tell you that. 60 influence, sweet. 30 influence, alright. Master Mabari Grip? I don't know what that is. Mabaris are dogs. We will do this 12 minutes, 9 minutes, 45 seconds. 9 minutes, 45 seconds. Of course.
Let's see what we have.
Let's send some assassins. Alright, now we're gonna go to the western approach. We are going to take Sarah. We are going to take Solus. No, we're gonna take Vivian, because the dragon in this area is a pain to get to. Like, you have to do like a whole series of quests to summon the dragon. Which is super annoying, honestly. But, because it takes so much time. But that's alright. We're just gonna dick around here for a while, do some quests, explore the world, do what we're here to do, you know? And, then we'll probably end the stream in about 45 minutes or an hour. I'll get myself a drink and then I'll switch over to Smite. That dragon fight is super annoyingly hard, though. Like, I hope people watching understand why the fight is so annoying. Like, I need to be micromanaging everybody, and it's just like no downtime in the fight if I'm trying to win it.
Welcome to the western approach.
Hey,
You're
cutie.
a long way from the Winter Palace now. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Are you worried about me?
Someone has to be. And try not to die. I don't want to deliver that report to Skyhold. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the order. This entire place.
Requisition lady.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Thank you. Alright, well, we're not presently fighting a dragon. We can switch this to something less useless. Yeah, that's fine. Sarah. Blackwall. And Vivian. Ooh, Deathroot. That's good. That's the shit we want. some Paragon's Luster, which is meh. I think it's like tier 2. Oh, Fade Touch Paragon's Luster, though. That's worth it. Anytime I can get my hands on something touched by the Fade, I'm there. Oh, we have a new mount. Yeah, we do. Because I'm an elfie elf. Get it? I'm an elfie elf. Those were spiders. I don't know how I feel about them. Some Paragon's Luster. And a cave. I like caves. The Forgotten Mine. Lazarite. Yeah, that is, I'm pretty sure, definitely tier 2. Because I know you needed that to finish the quest. To earn your subclass. Oh, giant spiders. This is good. I actually need to kill some giant spiders. I need their ichor for an antidote. It's a requisition I've had for a while. Yep, spider ichor. Spider ichor. I think I need 5. Awesome. Look at that. It's dead, yo. Templar Commander Shield, whatever. I doubt it's going to be better than the shield I made.
Delirium. Well, how about just no?
Some Paragon's Luster. Always good. Ooh, that's some Ghoul's Beard. We need that. Some Paragon's Luster. Ooh, we got 2 Fade Touch Paragon Luster into that. Holy snap. That's good. That's real good. I mean, I'm not sure what Fade Touch Paragon Luster does. I don't know what the effect is off the top of my head. But we're getting to the point where I'm going to be start looking hardcore into getting the tier 3 and tier 4 schematics. At which point we're going to definitely want a lot of options. Wait, Wave of the Night Enchanter. Fucking quest was that? Hey, we found our way out of the mine. What are we fighting? Oh, it's just hyenas. Oh, there's some Ghoul's Beard over there, though. I keep like hitting no target with this. I can tell because it keeps not taking my mana. There we go. Look at me in my ice armor, all bulky and shit. I love it. Cool Beard. We're definitely going to loot the hyenas. You never know when we might get some Fade Touch leather out of them. Alright. 1 second. Before we go in here, we are going to do this quest. This is one of the,
Getting an arse full of arrows.
research supplies.
Ship to Frederick of Serald. Who in Andraste's name would be out in this desert?
He's like a dragon fetishist who's attempting to study high dragons. And by doing a series of quests for him, you basically learn how to bait a high dragon. Specifically in this area, you learn her feeding habits. You learn what she wants to eat, what she has been eating. You basically then set up a trap for her, kill her, and then inform her you kill her. It's alright. I can think of better quests, but I mean, it's an interesting thing, since every other high dragon in the game you just run into. Which is kind of a bummer, really. But I mean, the places you run into them at is super cool, so I'm not going to complain. Again, if you've watched even a part of my last, like, 5 videos, you know I really just love fighting dragons. And then this game makes fighting dragons, like, the coolest shit to do. Need to take my medicine here in a bit too. I almost forgot about it today. Now that wouldn't be good. Alright, there's only one more primeval rendilarium deposit. I don't know if I've ever actually finished that quest. Again, I normally consider like some of the rendilarium deposits to be just out of my way. And again, I'm normally not as thorough as I have been. This is the Chantry Trail. Yeah. There's a thing up here. We're gonna go to it. I don't dislike this area. Ooh, it's a quarry. Awesome. We can finish one of our requisitions. We can do the courtyard. Awesome. Oh, that's so cool. There's a keep we're gonna get eventually, way out there. Where's the dragon? I thought the dragon usually comes out once we get around here. Because, of course, I mean, just like in almost every other zone, you get to see the dragon before you actually get to interact with the dragon. Oh, shit, the phone's ringing. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. My mother lost her debit card at the dollar store yesterday. They were just calling to let us know they had found it and were trying to contact the owner so they could come get it. But she has, of course, already replaced it. So, kind of a moot point, but that was nice of them. Because they were literally just looking in a phone book and calling everyone in the town with the same last name, asking if someone of that name lived there. Which is cute. Only in Canada. Couldn't imagine an American store doing that. Honestly, I couldn't imagine many Canadian stores doing it either. But, you know, dollar store, what the fuck else are they going to do with their life? Alright. Alright, this is the camp near the dragon area. This is a really fun dragon area. And honestly, the dragon's sort of a cakewalk. Like, I'm not concerned about this dragon at all. Where the other dragon, I'm like, I don't think we're going to be able to beat it at this level. We're going to need to level up a little bit. We're going to need to bring the right team. I'm going to need to micromanage constantly. With the next dragon, we're just going to walk through it. Alright, now I need 2 logging stands and like another 3 quarries, which is bullshit, but whatever. Yeah, here's Frederick. The researcher.
Visitors, thank the Maker. It's been so long since I've spoken to anyone. Have you come to observe the wildlife too?
I think I found your supplies. A dead man out in the desert had these on him.
Dead? Blessed Andraste. What about... I am Frederic of Serrault, foremost researcher of draconology in Orlais. I came here with an expedition from the university. But the others are all missing, and our work has been halted. White Claw Raider, you will help me reclaim the equipment, will you not? You will champion the advancement of science.
I have the supply.
But... if you happen to find more of it, please let me know.
Tell me about...
I am a professor at the University of Orlais. I have made it my life's work to write the definitive monograph on the hunting On this trip alone, I have produced 20 scrolls of notes. More scholarship than has ever been done. But my hope, my great ambition, is to observe the abyssal high dragon taking
The abyssal high dragon, I love it.
No scholar has ever recorded.
We'll have...
I love it. That is the quest we're going to be doing, simply because I desperately want to fight the dragon. It's still acting like he has a quest to give me. Oh, maybe yes.
Oh.
I have...
But if you happen to find more of it, please let me know.
Alright, that was weird. What is this? It's like caught in some sort of stupid loop. It's alright. We have the quest. We'll go get the research. I believe once we get the research, then we have to go in and collect like 3 carcasses or like 3 proof of the dragon's feeding habits. Over there is where we'll be studying the next story mission as well. It's like the precursor that unlocks the story mission. Yeah, these guys are gonna die. Look at that ice armor. Look at how shitty that texture looks. Awesome. Goodbye, everybody. Again, it'll be a while till we're able to fight this dragon. because of the multiple quest steps we have to do to unlock it. I'm not concerned about using my focus now. Even if we do wander over that way and just do the... Going over there basically, like, gives us a quest to set up the next story quest. Which is fine. I'm not that concerned about it. Even if I do wander over there on a whim to do it, we'll be fine. I will not need focus for anything we could fight over there. In fact, I honestly probably won't need focus for a fight again until, like, the final boss fight. And even then, I'm not even that concerned. Because I'm a badass bitch. Some death root. This is good. We needed this death root to finish upgrading some of our potions, I'm sure. I hope we find a lot more quarries. I definitely want to finish upgrading Skyhold. I don't think I've ever upgraded all the parts of Skyhold before, which is a huge bummer for me. Like, we're supposed to find his research, and the area is massive. Alright, so let's kill this Gurn. Basically, we'll eventually find out that this is what the High Dragon's been hunting. And she, like, cracks their back and just, like, eats their insides that leaves the body. Like they're a freaking candy or something. Like they're a delicious nougat. Which is cool. I guess it's realistic because animals in this setting are animals. They're not like, you know, Dungeons and Dragons where they're talking and they're super intelligent magical beasts. In Dragon Age, dragons are just animals. They're just massive animals that are the epitome of strength and power. That's all. So it makes sense they would act like an animal. That's one thing I love whenever I'm, like, running a game of D&D or something. If I include, like, huge magical creatures, like a rock, a giant bird. I love having it, like, act like a bird. Pick up, like, something that's hard-shelled, fly it up into the sky, and drop it so it can crack it open. I love shit like that. Stuff that is in character. Oh, I think those are the supplies over there. Maybe. Plus, there's another rift to do, which is fine. These rifts are worth, like, no experience. No, these are Gurn. Alright. This is one of the dead Gurn spots, I believe. Like, the area it wants you to search for these is so vast that, I mean, the odds of me being able to easily find it is just nonsensical. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember where all of them are. It's been a while. And again, I've never been this thorough while playing, even on hard. I still went to these areas, but I never did every quest. I never got every shard. I just sort of did whatever the hell I felt like because it was close to me. Those people back there are fighting something. Which is neat. I love that the the region you're in is like a fully flushed out region where people are just off doing things in the background. Don't get me wrong, Skyrim does that a little bit better than this game, but this game is still, you know, good. I don't like comparing this game to Skyrim because Skyrim came out like, I don't know, 4 years before this game, and to, you know, constantly bring up Skyrim as doing something better than this game just seems a little insulting. They're two very different games. Skyrim is, you know, a fantasy exploration, solo, god power, masturbation thing, whereas this is more of, I would define it more as like a role-playing game, like Mass Effect, where you're playing a character, meeting characters, engaging with characters. I think Skyrim lost a bit of the roleplay from the Elder Scrolls series. It definitely feels like less of a role-playing game than, say, Oblivion did, which is fine. It's what they went with. I'm not saying they were wrong. I'm not saying they were right. Just saying that it was a different experience. Are you fighting us? You piece of shit.
I'm overwhelmed.
Oh, Sarah. Did that cart just appear out of nowheres? I don't recall seeing that cart when I was there a minute ago. Huh. We've been up at that thing. The shards of this area are like the most dickish to get to. Some of them are, at least. There it is. I love my laser sword. Damn it, I really want some Fade Touch stuff. What was that? Oh, I guess I can just keep looking through that? That's weird. Alright, I know we checked those, but what about this random caravan that was here? Or is it gone now all of a sudden? That's super weird. There was literally just a cart and people here. I hope my thing hasn't, like, fucked up somehow. It's alright. This might be the research one that's down here, the ravine. Because there is one down there, if I'm not mistaken. That's a good wind sound, though. I like it. You definitely get the feeling of, like, high wind going through a cavern. Or a canyon, sorry. Plus, of course, who doesn't want to find a bunch of blood lotus and spindleweeds next to some shrooms? This is a way better plant picker simulator than Skyrim, though. That is 100% accurate. Oh, there's some research supplies.
The name on the manifest is Frederick of Seralt. Didn't we meet him?
That was literally minutes ago, Blackwell. I'm actually concerned about your memory. This is a fun area, though. As soon as we do kill the dragon here, we're going to do the next story mission. I kind of feel we've been out exploring the story missions. Which isn't bad. It's just, I'm not able to move some of the dialogue with some of the side characters along until we finish certain story missions. That's all. Like, you're not able to romance Sarah until after the next story mission with the Grey Wardens. And there are still, like, 3 or 4 story missions to go after that, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, I don't think that we're in any chance of running out of them anytime soon. Plus, I definitely am going to explore every area, like, to its fullest. We're, here to get all the trophies, remember? At least all the ones I don't already have. What's over here that I can... Oh, it's just mushrooms. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind a good deep mushroom. Alright, let's keep on trucking. We're off to kill the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. And any other wizard we find, really. Unless they're already serving by Inquisition. Eh? Yeah, it wasn't funny at all. Man, so much death root. I've yet to acquire anything that would let me grow my own death root, though. And that's what I want. It looks like one of those things where we have to go around. I dislike those. Oh, there it is.
Watch out! Dragon!
Where? Where? I missed it. No. I was waiting for the dragon to fly by because I knew it would, and then I miss it. I hate me. Alright, I will take the fact that you teleported over there. A stern note of warning. Awesome. Oh, I guess we just had to walk there and go up the ladder. Sorry. Alright, so it's about... What time is it? Like, what time of day is this? 11:34. You know, we've done a good bit of streaming. We did Bull's Loyalty Quest, so you got to see that fun stuff. We explored here a bit. We will be doing the High Dragon in the next video for sure. I think I'm going to end the broadcast here, do a little bit of farming here, and then just head back to Skyhold to do management.
The trail leads on.
Yeah. And I'm going to end the stream here because I have some things to do today. So we'll end it a little short. I do want to thank everyone for coming out. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Again, we do daily streams of Nightmare Dragon Age Inquisition. And we're going to be doing other streams. No Man's Sky is coming out in like a month. Skyrim after that. XCOM 2 just before that. We will be around doing streams. Please follow and have yourself a great day.